Welcome back to my YouTube videos. It's been a long time since the last one. Let's get straight to it. I work with a lot of different students that want to build a personal brand, that want to start making money online, that want to leave their 9 to 5, or simply want to start making more money using social media, personal branding, and coaching online. And everybody has different challenges. Everybody has different hurdles to overcome. But one that I see across the board is people not taking action because they simply feel like they don't know what to do, they don't know where to start, they don't know the blueprint, and they don't take action. And it's so simple to get where you want to go that is ridiculous how more people don't talk about it. It's so simple. If you want to get anywhere, build a schedule. There's nothing else that you need to do. There's nothing else that you need to focus on. That's it. Whatever is your situation, the only thing you need to do is to build a schedule. And your life will be going in the direction that you want it to go. Step number 1, build a schedule. Andrea, but how can it be so simple? I will break it down to you. If you have a 9 to 5, build a schedule before 9 and from 5 until 10, 11. Build a schedule. Say exactly what you will do every single hour of the day before 9 o'clock, or from the time you wake up at 6 or 7 until 9, and then from 5 until 11 midnight, build the schedule there. If you work on your own and you are already entrepreneur, if you're already coaching and you have the 24 hours, build a schedule for everything that you do in the 24 hours that besides the time that you are sleeping for between 6 to 8 hours, build a schedule for that. And you're gonna ask me, Andrea, but how can it be so easy to just build a schedule? Yes, is that simple? Because you don't know what to do. You don't know. You know what you want to be, but you don't know what to do or how. So don't focus on that. You want to be a content creator. Put it on your schedule. 2 hours every single day. Learn how to create content. Every single day, when those 2 hours come, you sit down, you block all the noise, you block everything else, and you focus on learning how to create content. Do you think that if you sit down every single day to learn how to create content for 2 hours a day for 30 days, that you have learned how to create content? Even if you learned on your own or if you invested in some coaching, do you think you would have learned? Of course you will. 60 hours invested in learning how to make content, and you wouldn't learn how to make content. Let's say you want to be an online coach. What do I need to do to be an online coach? 2 hours every single day. Then you figure out what you need to do to be an online coach, break it down in steps, and then next week you're gonna figure it out. Okay, 3 steps that I need to take this week to be an online coach, and I will do them in these 2 hours. Like, it's always about the schedule, and the schedule is for any level. The schedule doesn't mean that you have it figured out. Sometimes the schedule is just schedule it to figure it out. How can I start learning about this? How can I start learning about coaching? How can I start learning about content creation? How can I be more productive? You can have the schedule for 1 or 2 days, how to be more productive. Then you find the answers because you spend 2 hours a day studying about how to be more productive. You listen to many videos, you read information, you took notes, and now you're like, okay, I understand how to get productive. Now I will apply these things. So now I know how to be productive. You figured that out. It's always about the schedule. You don't even need to know what you need to do. Literally, if you don't have any idea, schedule, think about ideas. Schedule in your schedule. I don't know what to do now for these 2-3 hours I need to brainstorm ideas every single day until I get one idea that I can work with. And all starts with a schedule. The beginning and the end of your dreams is in your schedule. There's nothing more to it. You need to have a schedule of where your time is going, where you are investing your time. And then when you get in the rhythm and the flow of having a schedule for every hour of your day, if you are an entrepreneur, if you work on your own for every hour that you are not sleeping, if you have a 9 to 5, then a schedule for outside of your 9 to 5. When you get in that rhythm of always having a schedule, you know at any given time where you are supposed to be and what you are supposed to be doing. Then the second step is to get in the habit of being honest to the schedule, to follow the schedule. Because most people don't have a schedule. So besides their 9 to 5, if they have a 9 to 5, besides their 9 to 5, they don't have a schedule to do anything. It's like kind of randomly free time. Let's waste time. Maybe I go to the gym or hang out with friends. Let's waste time until it's time to go to work the next day. So that's most people. So if you have a schedule, you're already further ahead. Just to have the intention to have a schedule, to organize your life that way. A lot of people that are entrepreneurs and work from home, they don't work, they don't have a schedule, and soon they will get back to having a 9 to 5 because they don't have a schedule to force them to produce enough. All right? I don't want you to be one of these people. And what I'm saying here is following the habit of always having a schedule, and then following the habit of no matter what, following the schedule. Because is one thing to build a schedule, but another thing very challenging is to boss yourself to when nobody's looking, when nobody's watching, when you have the freedom to either follow it or not, because it's your own schedule, nobody is forcing you to follow it, is to have the strength of mind and the strength of soul and the spirit to, when nobody is watching, following the schedule. Those are the keys. To make a schedule for the things that you want to achieve, to always put them in paper, to always put it in your Google Calendar, to always write down the things you want to achieve. Even if you don't know how you can schedule, learning how, and if you don't have even if you don't know even what you can schedule, figuring out what. Always there is a schedule for any stage that you can be in life. There is always a schedule to put your brain to work. It's always better to put your brain to work than doing anything. So there's always something that you can put on your schedule that will advance you more than just being in the same place. And then the most important habit is, once you scheduling everything, is that you follow through. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's weeks where I schedule everything and I don't follow through. I don't follow through because I'm not in the mood, or I don't follow through because something happens, or I ate some food that made me lousy, or it's too hot. You know, we all have excuses. More times than not, I follow my schedule, but I'm human. There are times that I don't follow my schedule, so I want to advise you about this, to let you know that after you start getting in the habit of making the schedule, the only thing that really can stop you is you not following through with the schedule, and you losing confidence because you have a schedule and you don't follow through. So you start thinking deep inside that having a schedule doesn't work. It all comes from the lack of confidence that you are instilling in yourself for breaking your word day after day after day after day. Summary. Very simple. Anything you want, doesn't matter what level you are at, build a schedule, follow the schedule, through time, everything figures itself out. As long as you do these two things for all the things that you want to achieve, all the priorities that you have in your life in all areas, mental, physical, spiritual, family, relationships, anything. As long as you have a schedule and the follow through with your schedule, and you do that for long enough time, you will always completely transform your life. Let's go. Just one last thing. I'm a personal branding coach, personal development coach. I help people change their minds, their body, and use that to build a powerful personal brand that they can monetize through online coaching. If you are committed to building your personal brand, just check the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one call with me to see if you are a fit. Let's go.